Hello, and welcome to another edition of Between Two Owls. I'm your host, Tom Price, and with us today is Dr. Matthew Newby from their physics department. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Hi, Tom.
So, where did you grow up?
All over the place. I was an Army brat, as they say. So we moved on average about every year and a half.
Wow. So, what are some of the places that are memorable places along the trail?
Texas, Germany, a little bit of time in Florida, but my parents settled in Wisconsin after they left the service.
And so, would you consider any of those places home?
Wisconsin is the closest thing.
Got it. And you still have family there now?
Yeah, most of my family's still there.
And did you like playing any games or musical instruments as a kid?
Pass.
And where did you go for your undergraduate degree?
I did my undergraduate work at the University of Wisconsin, Stevens Point. It was a nice, smaller school, state school, low tuition, lots of good friends from there.
And did you have any mentors as an undergrad?
Yeah, I had probably about three different mentors as an undergraduate. I did work study and I lectured in the planetarium and and helped run the observatory on campus.
Cool.
So that was 4 years, and the director of the observatory and planetarium was one of my mentors. I did my undergraduate research work in lasers optics, and my research advisor there was another mentor. And then there was a theoretical physicist who served as another mentor who really uh, sort of kept the theoretical part interesting. Would you like me to name names?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, Dr. Randy Olson was the astronomer. Dr. Greg Taft was the mentor in the laser lab, and then Dr. David Tamris was my theoretical physics mentor.
Awesome. And then where did you go for your doctorate?
I went to the Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute. It's in Troy, New York, right across the Hudson from Albany.
And why did you pick RPI?
They accepted me. Um,
Fair enough.
um, but I had done an internship there as an undergraduate, so I knew what I was getting into, and they knew what they were getting into. So it was a good match.
Cool. And how did you make your way to Temple University?
Well, after I finished my PhD, I was applying for positions in astronomy, but there was no funding for positions in astronomy. So I started looking into education, which has always been a passion of mine.
Mhm.
And Temple had a position that was a good fit for me. I applied. Temple thought so, and here I am.
And so, what do you like most about Temple students?
Temple has a lot of different perspectives. There's a lot of people from a lot of different backgrounds here, and it's refreshing to be in this very inhomogeneous environment. You know, every student I meet pretty much has a very unique background and a unique set of experiences that they bring to the class.
And what classes do you teach here?
I teach intro astronomy. I teach modern physics, which is kind of physics 3 or 4 in the sequence for
Mhm.
physics majors and minors. I also teach upper level courses every now and then, and I used to teach a graduate level course on preparing for graduate exams before that was reorganized.
And are you engaged in research?
I am one of my uh, research mentees was just accepted to graduate school,
Awesome.
and I am working to try to get some of this research published by the end of this semester.
And what are you working on?
So I work on galactic astronomy, and what I really like to study is the old stars in our galaxy. The really old stars on the edge of the galaxy. They sort of represent the artifacts of the early galaxy when gas clouds were still coming together and the galaxy was still forming. And studying these old stars tells us a lot about what new stars can do, because new stars have more advanced processed material, heavier elements available to them. The older stars have less of these heavier elements. In fact, they're responsible for manufacturing them. So it's really like taking a snapshot of the uh, environment of the galaxy before it was too evolved, before it really came together. And the kinematics of these things, how they move, also tells us things about how the galaxy came together, and importantly, where the dark matter is located in our galaxy.
Very cool. So I'm going to switch gears a little bit. What do you like to do for fun?
What do I like to do for fun?
Yes.
This is tricky. I really like going for long walks. It's a bit cold right now, but
Mhm.
and I enjoy working with my hands. So I've picked up painting over the last few years,
Cool.
and so I'll paint here and there. Other than that, hang out with friends in the area. Again, can't do that much right now, but
So where are some of the places you like to go hiking around here or walk?
I live near the Wissahickon
Hmm.
Park, and so I can actually just walk there from my front door,
Awesome.
and that's a nice good walk. You can go on the side trails for a little more rigorous of a walk, but yeah, it's nice.
And what would you say is one of your main faults?
One of my main faults, oh goodness, I always think I am more organized than I am.
Fair enough. What do you value most in your friends?
What do I value most? Honesty. I like friends who are real, if I can put it that way,
Hmm.
who
Hmm.
are not trying to be someone they're not. Just hang out, relax.
What are you currently reading?
What am I currently reading? It is The Sleeper Awakes by H.G. Wells. Um,
Wow.
it is an older book about a guy who wakes up and finds out he basically a Rip Van Winkle story. He wakes up and finds out he's inherited all of the wealth on the planet, um, and is essentially ruler of the earth.
Cool. What kind of music do you like to listen to?
I'm all over the place with music. It depends on my mood. If I need energy, something more up tempo, I'll be playing. But if I just need some sound in the background to help focus my brain, I'll put on classical music or movie soundtracks.
Hmm. And what do you have? Did you have like a streaming thing like Amazon Prime or Netflix or something like that?
Yeah, Spotify is my
And
platform of choice.
what is in your top 10?
Oh boy, definitely Queen, Led Zeppelin, um,
Nice.
Renaissance, and other prog rock, a little bit more 80s rock, but also a lot of movie soundtracks. Anything by Ennio Morricone really shows up on the list.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah,
Cool. Do you have a dream destination or uh, vacation spot?
if I can say a dream, the moon, I think it would
Yeah,
be
you
really
can say a
fun.
dream. Yeah,
Yeah, it'd be
awesome.
really fun to vacation on the moon. Um, Given my constitution, I would probably be vomiting the whole way there. But
That would be unpleasant.
yes, and the lower gravity would probably be very uncomfortable since my body wouldn't be used to it. But hey, if I could go to the moon, I'd go to the moon.
Cool. I'm going to do something now called the rapid fire response. I'm just going to give you a couple words and you just say your preference. Tea or coffee?
Coffee,
Morning or night?
night,
Dark or milk chocolate?
both.
Beer or wine?
Beer.
Offense or defense?
Depends on the situation.
Dogs or cats?
Cats.
Bert or Ernie?
Ernie.
Half full or half empty?
Uh, you could put more water in it. The glass is too big.
Hot or cold?
Pass.
Awesome. Thanks so much for being on the show today. I greatly appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Sorry for breaking the rules a couple times, but
Give me one moment.